1-3, the police are requesting an ambulance to detail man screaming for one. Inside the Irish Social Club at number 19 Park Street, West Roxbury.
Drift away. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good day. Today I'll be playing Mage. You know, I looked earlier today. I was really curious what my distribution has been like with the different classes since I started streaming, because I think yesterday marked 3 months since I started streaming and doing YouTube, and I've tried to like bounce around between classes and kind of, you know, obviously I have classes I enjoy more than others, but I wanted to kind of give every class like some time in the spotlight, right? So I looked into it and I posted it in the Discord, but Mage was the least played, which surprised me. I thought it'd be Hunter, considering Hunter is my least played class in the game historically. I don't hate Mage, you know, I don't love it, I don't hate it. So I was genuinely surprised that I've only ever played Mage once, apparently, or at least released one video for Mage, that is. I think I have played it a couple other times, I just didn't release videos for it. But I've talked in the past about wanting to play Spell Mage, you know, Whizbang's Workshop, release some cards. Hey Tan, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. But I've talked previously about how Whizbang's Workshop has, you know, one of the themes for Mage was the whole no minion aspect. And I've wanted to try it out because I've always enjoyed that in the past. So considering I've played Mage the least, you know, I thought that was a good excuse to finally give it a shot today. I am curious though, you know, the patch update came out yesterday. Yesterday I had a really busy day at work, and I was feeling really drained afterwards, so I didn't play at all yesterday. But I'm curious if how the meta's changed. Is there less demon hunters going around? How's it going? But hey Jacqueline, hey Dave, how's it going? Yeah, Jacqueline, I'll have to check out your channel after this video, or after the stream, I should say. But yeah, have you guys refunded your Umbral Grasps? How did duels go yesterday? Duels was fun. It's, you know, I said it during the stream, but it's a little too bad that it took duels dying for me to finally check it out, because it was fun. You know, I can see it being a game mode that you could really sink your teeth into. At least on like face value, duels seemed more interesting to me than arena. So it's too bad it went away, because you know, some people obviously really enjoyed the game mode, and it's just gone completely, right? It's not even like they just dropped support for it and left it. It's just gone. It's not even in the game anymore. So that's kind of a weird precedent to set, I think. But yeah, Umpire's Grasp was nerfed, and I was lucky enough to pull 2 golden ones apparently. So there's 800 dust for me. And also, I've said it before, but this is another reason I never mass disenchant cards. You know, you can see here I have 5,000 dust worth of duplicates, but I never click this button, or I usually wait to the end of an expansion cycle to click the button. I would rather, you know, wait for buffs and nerfs, because it's a lot of potential dust, right? You know, right here, I don't know exactly how many I have, but this is 400 or 500 dust just sitting here that would have been, you know, nothing if I just clicked that button. So we'll see here. I'm not sure how many I have. All right. 11? Okay, I got even more. Look at all this free dust, guys. But yeah, so unless you really, really need the dust, wow, I have a lot of these. Unless you really, really need the dust, I highly recommend just waiting for buffs, well, waiting for nerfs, I should say. Like waiting for balance patches. Because in the long run, you're maximizing your dust so much more. Why'd they remove it? So from my understanding, I forget how much of this was Blizzard being upfront and how much of it was inferred by the community. But from my understanding, duels basically wasn't generating enough revenue. You know, like I said, I never really played duels all that often, but I saw whenever patch notes came out, right, there'd be a huge section dedicated to duels. There'd be, they'd add new characters into duels, new hero powers, they do balance changes. Like, they definitely spent a lot of time on duels, tweaking it, adding things. And I guess there just wasn't enough return on that investment. So they decided, unfortunately, to pull the plug. So they're just not going to support it anymore. And like I said, I wish they just would have left the game mode as is and just left it in the game at least, right? You know, so at least the people who enjoy it can still play it. And if something breaks, like who cares, right? But at least it's still there for the people who want it. But no, it's just totally gone from the game. But actually, funny enough, I need one card for this deck. It's the legendary that just came out. And funny enough, it's the last legendary I need from Whizbang's Workshop. So I'm really glad for that nerf because it gave me just enough dust. Which, I don't know what's going on this expansion. I have had the best luck with legendaries this expansion over like any other expansion in a while now. It's actually crazy. I don't think there's any other expansion ever that I've got all the legendaries in. And this is the last legendary I need for Whizbang's Workshop. So I don't know if it's like streamer luck or what, but and also I pre-ordered the expansion. I got the smaller one, not the like the premium pre-order. And other than that, I haven't spent $1. So I pre-ordered, and I think I got 40 or 50 packs, or however many the pre-order was. And other than that, I haven't spent $1. And I've got all the legendaries from this set apparently, so I had really good luck. And it's kind of funny because the first set that I finally get all the legendaries on is the set that they got rid of the free diamond legendary. Previously, if you got all the legendaries in a set, you got a free, there was like a diamond legendary. If you go here, so for Badlands, it was Diamond Elise. For Titans, it was Diamond Eonar. Can't click. Yeah, basically every set had a free golden legendary if you got all the legendaries in the set. This is the first set they changed that. Now you instead get a signature rare that is a shit card. So it kind of sucks that I finally get all the legendaries in this set and they like nerfed the reward in that set. But it is what it is. Oh, I had a golden one apparently. How much was the pre-order? I think it was $50 American. I think it was like 65 or 70 Canadian. Although there was one even higher than that. The higher one was like $100 or $110 Canadian. I don't know. But you basically just got some like golden packs, I think, and like a couple signature legendaries or something, which I don't care. But yeah, typically I don't spend much money on this game. So Whizbangs was actually the first set I've ever pre-ordered, and I've played this game for 10 years now. I've never bought a single tavern pass. Maybe once or twice an expansion, I'll buy like a $25 bundle. But other than that, I don't really put a lot of money into the game. I've just been playing for a long time, and I don't really disenchant cards. But yeah, so we can add that in here now. Yeah, so basically today I'll be playing Spell Mage. There were some cards added in Whizbang's Workshop that really support this strategy. You have Spot the Difference, which gets you a 3-drop, and if you have no minions, it does it twice. You have Manufacturing Error, draws 3 cards and does a big discount if you have no minions. You have Yogg in the Box, which is 5 random spells, but once again, if you have no minions, they all cost 5 or more. I think those are the main 3 cards. Yeah. The biggest payoff is obviously Yogg in the Box, although this is a really nice draw spell too. Like giving you a 9 mana discount, that's huge. And then Spot the Difference is okay, I guess. Although who knows, maybe I'll play the deck and it'll do a lot better than I think. But yeah, I've always liked the idea of like Spell Mage, so curious to see how it goes. And I've seen a few variations of this deck running around. Me personally, like I added in a copy of Reverberations. I think this card is just so good. At least a one of. I dropped 1 Blizzard for 1 copy. I must have dropped it. I originally had, what is the card called? Star Power. I originally had a single copy of Star Power in here too. I think I dropped a single Blizzard for the Reverberations. But as always, we'll play some games. We'll see how it goes. We'll make some changes as we go. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the meta's like, because like I said, I didn't play or really read anything yesterday. So we'll see. I don't know if Demon Hunters went down a lot or some other classes went up. Is Demon Hunter honestly still the top deck? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a couple people in my comments complain that the Demon Hunter nerf wasn't enough, which I'll agree it might not have been enough, right? But I would rather Blizzard take a conservative approach with nerfs. I would rather them nerf little by little instead of just nuking the class like they did with Paladin, right? So yes, the weapon nerf might not be enough. They might need to nerf Window Shopper as well, but at least take it slow. Don't just obliterate the class. And I'm pretty sure they have said that there's going to be a balance patch next week or the week after, one of the two. So yeah, I could see a Window Shopper nerf or some other changes too.
Light sinks and the impure fall.
See, you haven't seen a Demon Hunter all day. It's good. I really think this priest deck is going to get very, very popular because it's very strong. I kind of want to shoot this before it gets out of hand because this can draw a lot of cards. I'll just be safe. Between the one spell that like refreshes your mana and the location, that card can just draw so many cards by itself. Okay, that's going to do nothing. But how's everyone doing? We're halfway through the week. Anything new or exciting? Actually, I wanted to ask, has anyone watched the Fallout show since it came out? I'm towards the end of it. I've watched the first 6 episodes, and it is really good. I am so surprised, actually, how good it is. I feel like, obviously, whenever a show or movie is announced based on a game, your initial impression is that's going to be shit. And you're usually right. You know, with the exception of maybe like The Last of Us recently. But I don't know. I think the Fallout show is an even better adaptation than The Last of Us so far. It's really, really good. Next turn, unless he hopefully isn't buffed the health in this anymore, because next turn I can shoot that and ping it to kill it. Oh, I can just kill it with that. Yeah, I'll take that. So I guess I got multiple options now. Depending what he plays, I can maybe wipe his board with this, or shoot that and finish it. Okay. He's going all in on this guy, jeez.
Water. Sweet, beautiful water.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Dave, I'm still too early in to form a firm opinion. Have you played the Fallout games before, out of curiosity? I think I'll just play this. Again, I don't want him to keep getting value off this. And it reduces 4 more damage too. Yeah, it's funny. It's really been making me want to go and play Fallout again. Talking about Top Boy. Oh, wow, I totally missed your message above that. Started watching Top Boy. I've never heard of that. Let me look it up. Oh, it's an older show. Is this right? 2011 it started? Oh, I'll have to look into that. I've never heard of it. Do these? Do this first? This guy copied one spell, or one card, I should say.
What to do? What to do?
This doesn't seem like the normal like dragon priest. Is this a new version of it, or is this some kind of control priest? Let's see what we get here. Too bad I didn't have more excavate options in the deck. I almost added this card, but without more like excavate follow-up, it's kind of pointless.
I wonder.
I'll take it. It's a free spell.
Runs out on me.
Oh man, I wish I picked that 1 damage spell now. That would have been a nice follow-up.
Access
That death rattle doesn't do anything. Oh no, it does, but that'll die first. Take the big stats. But yeah, no, Fallout's been amazing. Like I said, I always automatically assume that any video game adaptation is going to be bad, and they nailed like the feeling of the world, the humor, the characters. Like, it's great. I'm very, very surprised. This is a pretty, this is a lot of stats that I could copy it actually. Does it have taunt too? No, it's just elusive.
I wonder.
That was a good one to get. I should just do this, I guess. I don't. The value side of me wanted to not attack, but I don't know if he has like Holy Nova or some way to deal 1 damage. But yeah, it was funny. I saw online how the player counts for Fallout have like skyrocketed since the show came out. Wow, wow. A lot of dragons in his hand. Have I watched Dune 2? So yeah, I actually watched Dune 2 a week ago, I think. I didn't watch it in theaters, unfortunately. I wish I did. Because that is, I don't go to the movies often, especially the last few years. But that is a movie 100% I would have liked to see in theaters. And it was really, really good.
Starting the operation.
I actually don't think I've been to the movies. I don't know, a couple years. I don't even know the last movie I saw.
My rage is not found in
Wait, what? He drew his highest cost and lowest cost dragon. Oh, wait, never mind. This would have been what he drew. He must have the extra turn card, right? What is this? Oh, okay. That was nothing. I'm not going to kill this because I don't want him to play the extra turn and get this guy off. Kill this. Oh. It's kind of nice, actually. Also, I've never played Fallout. What's the game about? So, Fallout, it's a first-person, like, it's a first-person shooter with RPG elements, but the basis is that there's a big nuclear war that destroys most of humanity, and the game takes place like hundreds of years after that, where, you know, people are trying to hang on, the world's mostly gone to shit. But honestly, you could watch the show. Like, I'm watching the show with my girlfriend who doesn't play games, knows nothing about Fallout, and she's enjoying it. It definitely has a very unique aesthetic to it. So yeah, if you like first-person shooters with, well, it's made by Bethesda, right? So if you ever played like Skyrim or any Elder Scrolls game, imagine that, but a post-apocalyptic version with guns. That's essentially what Fallout is. Start with this. Okay, Yog. Oh, we don't get the extra copy. I think I'll still take it though. Play it next turn. There's another Yogg in a box. These are annoying because they're very sticky. I'm gonna steal one.
My rage is not bound to side.
I think I just chill. I don't want to kill these. You might have the extra turn guy in hand. Hey, the Pancho Zombie. Been getting your videos recommended on my feed a lot recently. For a small channel, your videos have great polish. Best of luck. Thanks, man. It's good to hear. Yesterday, I think it was basically my 3-month anniversary. So I've been streaming and doing this for about 3 months now. And yeah, I'm trying, you know. I'm constantly finding things to improve on and to add. So yeah, it's always nice to hear things like that. Also, I'm dead. So, but yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Also, Dave, you only really go with your mom to the movies because she really likes to go. So you're like, just fine, I'll come. So was it your idea to go to see Dune, or was it your mom's? Because if it was your mom's got great taste.
Jaina versus
I feel like my girlfriend would never willingly suggest to watch Dune.
The past is dead.
She'll watch it with me, but it's never going to be her idea.
Knowledge is power.
It's going to be Cockroach Death Knight or what? Yeah, there's a bunch of movies like I'm a huge nerd, obviously, and there's a lot of movies coming out this year in theaters I'm really excited about. There was Dune, obviously. The new Godzilla is in theaters right now. There's a new Planet of the Apes coming out in a month or two. So, yeah. Me and my fellow nerds were eating good this year. I'll hold a coin for one of these. Also, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't know. I'm in like autopilot right now.
Candle much lighter.
But yeah, I want to play. Like, I want to get a really good one of these off. Do this. We'll coin out spot the difference next turn. Probably go Star Power because I don't really have any board clears in hand. But yeah, a lot of good sci-fi movies this year. And it's funny, I actually just rewatched the Planet of the Apes reboot trilogy in anticipation of the new movie coming out. Because it's from my understanding, the new movie isn't a direct sequel to the trilogy, but because it takes place like 100 or 200 years in the future or something, but it's in the same universe. So I wanted to refresh my memory of those movies before this one. Wow, keep getting this one. I feel like that benefits him more than it benefits me. Man, I want to get some Death Rattle, guys. This Poisonous is okay, though. So this card is awful. This is like a way worse version of that one Demon Hunter legendary. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Obviously, I'll play some games with the deck, see what works, what doesn't work. And we'll make some changes as we go. I'm not really sold on Spot the Difference yet. It seems a little weak. Sure, that's more value.
Your fate will be cut short.
Yes, like you get all these Battle Cry minions, right? That just don't do anything. Like, just take the stats, I guess. I don't know how many Death Rattle, because this is only 3 cost, right? I don't know how many Death Rattle 3 costs there is, but this seems a little underwhelming.
An eternity of torment.
Other than that, most of the deck, like I guess I feel like I could drop this card. You're essentially running no minions to make Yogg in the box better, and then Manufacturing Error as well, which is a really good card. Okay.
We only need one.
So I'll play this next turn. A Yogg in the box on 8. But yeah, it's a bit of a bummer because there's obviously some, like, I wish there was some way that Mage could still put a couple minions in their deck, like the the legendary scythe that Demon Hunter got, right? That was such a cool way to play a spell deck, but still include a couple select minions. Because it'd be really nice, right? If you can include like Sif, what else? The more just if I could easily pick like 2 or 3 mage minions, I really wish I could add to this deck. Hey Lemon Cheese, it's the first time seeing you live. Hope your success on the content creation journey. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yesterday was my 3-month anniversary, I believe. So last 3 months have just flown by. Actually, it's crazy. Just do this and double trade. I am at 17 though, and he's got 9 damage on board. Maybe I can't. Star power instead. Yeah, Tantan, they always have Helly on turn 4 or 5 every time. I'm going to make a point not to complain too much about plagues this stream because I complain about them quite a bit. But yes, plagues are very annoying. Alright, that's 8 damage there. Probably just Frostbolt his face. Actually, I could do this. No, do this. This will be discounted. Kind of feels like a waste, but I want to get something on the board. Sure. Maybe I should... I saw some versions of this deck had the 2-mana spell to discover a secret and set its cost to 1. I didn't include it because the secrets right now aren't great. But there is like the Frost Armor one, so maybe I should pick it because that'd be good in this matchup. And there's also Counterspell. There's only like 4 secrets in Standard right now, I think. I think it's like Frost Armor, Counterspell, Explosive Rune, and Azurite Vein, I think. Which I guess they're not that bad, right? But yeah, Dave, I'd check out a trailer for Fallout. Even if you never played the games, I still think it could be enjoyable. Like I said, it has a very unique aesthetic to it and like a very unique theme. Come on, Mr. Death Knight. It's not rocket science. Just play your cards. Just play the green cards. Oh, actually, he hero powered. Maybe his phone fell in the toilet, guys. I'll take it. Do I Yogg or do I draw? Actually, this will overdraw me. Actually, I'll Yogg, because I'll get an 8-8 afterwards.
Job's done.
Hey, do that first. That's fine. Oh, okay. Alright, doesn't kill it. Oh, I don't get my 8-8. I get some healing, though. Dave, you remember when I said I faced a Warlock who just killed himself at the start and ran me over? That deck has a 61% win rate right now. Yeah, I've ran into that deck a couple times. Yeah, it's similar to the Dragon Priest deck in the sense that it has some very explosive turns. Like, it can put a lot of stats on the board very quickly. Yeah, I think his phone just died. I think it was sitting in the toilet. It wasn't waterproof. Lemon, with Steam Cleaner being rotated out, Highlander decks are absolutely unplayable with Plague Death Knight being meta. I agree, 100%. And I've talked about it before, but that's the annoying part of Plagues to me, is that they counter Highlander, but then Highlander has no counterplay. You know, if Highlander had Steam Cleaner or some similar card still, at least there'd be something they could do, right? Like, I don't think any deck should just 100% counter any other deck without any kind of counterplay. So that's the aspect I'm not a fan of. Like, I guess I'm fine with Plagues existing, but there should be some way to counter them somewhat. This is better late game. What's Druid even playing right now? Let's take those. So yeah, it is annoying, like you said, that there's so many Reno decks I want to play and try. Like a few streams ago, I played Reno Warrior with Tendrils, and I think literally my first 2 or 3 games were against Plague Death Knight, and it's just miserable. Oh, more dragons. Bit of an awkward start. Dave, just make it so when you build a deck and it has 0 duplicates. I've suggested that if Reno Red, you know, if your deck started with no duplicates, do X. I think that is a good change, because then also there's a lot of decks right now that are running Reno that aren't even Highlander, right? Because they draw through their deck so quickly, by the time they need Reno, there's no duplicates left in their deck. So if they change Reno to read if your deck started with no duplicates, it will stop decks from doing it like that. So it'll be a buff and a nerf in a way, and I think it would balance out. Axel, most of my decks are Reno, and most I go against is Plagues. Yeah, it's honestly, it's gone to the point where like I've played Reno decks some streams, and I queue into a game and get Death Knight, I just want to concede. Like, it's just miserable. What kind of spells is Dragon Druid playing? I don't think anything like super game changing, right? I'll hold that. But yeah, I think that'd be a really good change to Reno, to make it so it's triggered by your starting deck. So Plagues are still good, you know. Plagues, especially against some slower decks, Plagues can just win the game by themselves, right? But they wouldn't just automatically turn off Reno. Sure. Or like I said, if they come out with some kind of like Steam Cleaner 2.0, I think that'd be a good middle ground too. Because I don't think Reno deck should have a 100% way to counter Plagues, just like I don't think Plagues should 100% counter Reno, but I think both sides should have options. And even for the Plague player, right? If Steam Cleaner is in the game, if you're smart, you want to hold back your Plagues until they play Steam Cleaner. So there's like counterplay on both sides, right? Also, this is 11 damage on board. Let's get the 6/6, play it safe. I had one game today where I got lucky and they didn't draw their Helya, but that's pretty much the matchup. Yeah, when I played Tendril Warrior recently and I ever queued into a Death Knight, I was pretty much praying that I could hit turn 6 without having like multiple Plagues in my deck, right? Because Tendril Warrior specifically, without Bran, it sucks. Like literally Tendril Warrior without Bran, you can't even hit 10 cost spells on your Tendrils. So if they get Helya early on or get multiple Plagues in your deck early on and you can't play Bran, the deck just like can't even function.
What to do? What to do?
Some kind of AoE would be nice. Okay, so this does nothing. I don't think I want this. This could do something. Explosive trap.
Time runs out on me.
Okay, let's not make it too obvious what the trap is, guys. I wonder what I got. Tan, Plague, Death Knight have a 30% win rate on Wild because of Steam Cleaner. Good. Axel at top deck, Rosteraz on 7, played it, and my Reno was shut down for the rest of the game. Yeah. And it sucks, right? Because at that point, Reno is an 8 mana. Get a better hero power and 5 mana. Or sorry, 5 armor. Like, unless you're an insane amount of head, you can't even play Reno. Because it would be nice to play Reno and get like the hero power still. But for 8 mana, it's just too much of a commitment. Alright, Infinitize. I think I'll play this hero power Infinitize. That's okay. Oh, I could. All right, please hit. All right. So I don't want this in my snapshot. Look at that. That shadow step ends up working out. Yeah. Sure. Will I ever play Evolve Shaman again? That was fun to watch. Oh yeah. I played Evolve Shaman. I think that was during my viewer deck stream, right? And I played a few games with it. Yeah, it was really fun. So yeah, 100% I'd play that game. I'd check that deck out again. Wait, what? Are you kidding me, man? I did like a double take. I was like, wait, this isn't Priest? Okay. That card is very strong. It's crazy because pretty much every card game, like not even just Hearthstone, like Magic, I'm sure other card games are the same. Like extra turn cards have always been powerful. And like at least in Magic, I'm pretty sure every single extra turn card has either been banned or restricted in like every format at some point. Because extra turns like they're typically like abused and so strong. Lemon, I think you can run Tony to clear your decks of plagues and then play Reno or Brand next turn. Yeah, that is true. I was playing a deck. It might have been the Tundra Warrior actually, where I almost added Tony for that exact reason. To play Tony and clear plagues. That was chill. But also that could potentially screw you too, right? Like say your win conditions are still in your deck, you just lose them. So it's like, yeah, the plagues are gone, but so is your way of winning. So I really do think that either in the mini set or the next set, they're going to add some kind of card similar to Steam Cleaner. That's my guess. You know, I don't see Plagues and Reno existing in this state for another year. And if they do, that'll just be miserable.
What to do?
Let's forge this. Axel needs to be bumped up to 8 dragons and play, not summon. Yeah, at the very least, I could see the play aspect. Play versus summon. And I could see the dragon restriction being bumped up too. Like I said, extra turn effects are just so strong. Let's see what we get here. I always forget what these are. I think one of them reduces your spell costs. One is like a 4/4 elusive, and I forgot what the other one is. It costs 2 less, right? Give me like star power or some kind of board clear. Reverb's not bad. Actually, Reverb could be okay, because if he gives his guys like the death rattle, I'll get that copy. And yeah, Tantan, Druid overpowered. Druid's so overpowered at stealing cards from other classes. Like, at the very least, at least they learned a bit of a lesson with that Priest Legendary where it can only trigger once per game, right? I think the Mage quest should be the same way. I don't think you should be able to just loop it. I think it should just be once per game. Because, like, even once per game, it could still be game ending, right? But at least you can't just, like, lock someone out of the game and like, get infinite turns. Let's see what we get. Wheellock looks like it's still popping. Yeah, to this day, I'm still surprised how strong Wheellock is. Considering going into the expansion, myself, lots of other people all thought it was going to be shit. Like, I was going to play it, don't get me wrong. I was really excited for it, and I thought it was going to be a fun card, but I didn't expect it to be a good card. And I don't know why it's not being used as much. Did it get nerfed? It didn't, but I don't know. Maybe people are just experimenting with different decks. Although, Plague Death Knight does pretty well against Wheellock, so that could be one reason why, because Plagues are still so popular. He has like the location or something. I'm probably just dead. Give me something good. Hey, I'll take it. That's better than a 1/2. Actually, I can't draw. Yeah, actually, I played until it became good. It's funny, Wheellock was actually the very first deck I played when Whizbang came out because I was so excited for it. Like, I love Warlock. I love win the game conditions. And like I said, I didn't expect it to be good, but I thought it'd just be fun at least. So, yeah, very surprised. All right, can I just top deck Blizzard or something, please? I think I need some more early game. Like, maybe I drop this card. This card doesn't seem very good. Kind of annoying because that damages me.
Access denied.
Yeah, I'm just dead. I think, yeah, I have to look at the minions for this. This card doesn't seem very good. Like, especially on the defensive. Like, 3-cost minions. Like, this taunt is okay. A lot of battle cries, got a rush, a taunt. This would be nice to hit. Most of the cards are pretty bad, though. A couple more rushes. Taunt, rush. Definitely... I need something more for aggro. That's the problem. It can only be a spell. It can't be can't be a minion. Like hidden objects, maybe? Read of the armor. Read explosive runes. What does this give you? Spells cost 1 less, spell damage. No. Light show. Unless you're like going all in on light show, I don't think it's good by itself. I wonder if this is better than Spot the Difference. Like it's removal in a body. I don't know, I'm just very underwhelmed with this card so far. And I need more early game removal, I think. Maybe I drop Primordial Glyph or Hidden Objects. Then we'll see how that goes. Still like the single Reverberation. I wish I had a way to fit Star Power in here. I think Star Power is a great card. Could maybe drop a Firelance Portal for Star Power? Let's try that. So far, we're not off to a great start. What are we so far? 0 and 2? Oh no, 1 and 3. Alright, Paladin. Don't see too many of them around anymore.
There's nothing I should worry about, right, Arthas?
I haven't got to play this yet, which is a bummer. Reverb is actually great against Paladin. Yeah, I want to get a big one of these off. I almost have everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's not 9. I don't think there is a 9 cost spell for Mage. Oh, this is something different, it seems like. Not your typical Paladin. That's fun. Yeah, I'll hold this. Yeah, I think this is better than that other card. Because it felt so bad playing that card and getting 2 minions with like nothing, right? No taunt, no rush, no death rattle, just a couple bodies on the board. But this can be removal and it gets you a body. Yeah, it was chill. This is going to be the buffing mech, I'm assuming.
The light dims.
Oh, or not.
But we fight.
What did he forge then? Maybe this isn't a buff paladin?
One more coat of paint should do the trick.
Wait, what? So I'm guessing that was a Divine Shield minion, so... Does he have all his auras in his hand already? I'll do this. Okay. Next turn I'll play this on this, or maybe something else. I feel like he had to have forged that mech that buffs the hand. I'm surprised he didn't play it last turn. Salty, oh, tears, maybe? That's true too, actually. Alright, shoot you. I don't want to risk him buffing this somehow and killing this, so I'll just clear the board. So I want to try and freeze his face if possible too. Is that a deck people play? I don't think so, but hey, you never know. Could be running into some weirdos like me playing these random decks. Oh, it was that. I don't know why he didn't play that on turn 3.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay. Freeze his face. No sense trading. Do I play this? Is there any reason not to play this? I don't think so. But yeah, oh yeah, I just remembered. So tomorrow, has anyone tried Battlegrounds Duels yet, actually? It just came out yesterday. I haven't really read anything about it yet. But yeah, tomorrow I will be playing Battlegrounds Duels with you guys. So if you want to play, go ahead and join the Discord. I'll actually post it again. Just give me a sec. Yeah, if you want to play Battlegrounds Duos, go ahead and join the Discord. We'll coordinate it there. Because I do not want to play with randoms. I want to try it out. I don't want to play with randoms. All right, so just posted the link there. Of course, pins are still broken on Twitch. But yeah, if you guys want to play Battlegrounds Duos tomorrow, go ahead, join the Discord. We'll coordinate things there. Oh, I'm kind of glad I played that now. But yeah, Battlegrounds is a mode I kind of bounce in and out of every so often. I feel like I'll go for like a month where I'll play a ton of Battlegrounds and then I won't play Battlegrounds for months afterwards. So I come and go. So I know how to play it and I'm okay. I'm not amazing, but yeah. All right, things are finally going slow enough for us to play this. Actually, no, I want to ping that. I think let's take the ice barrier. Keep him frozen. Draw more. Yeah, I think this. I think hidden objects instead of the primordial glyph was a good call, because this could get me more armor if I need. In some matchups, the explosive rune might be better. It's just more early game survivability. Okay. Need to trade and kill this somehow. Oh, wow. Probably play the Void Scripture. Or does Yogg in a box? I think it's YOLO Yogg in a box. Alright, so there's something I can do here. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Wow. I feel like a lot of the times I see Yogg in the box played, it plays like a lot of board wipes. So the fact that it left me with a full board is great for me. I wonder if this card's going to see more play in some other meta. Like, on paper, it seems like a pretty good card. Especially, okay, especially when, like, Hand Buff Paladin was very big. I can see that being really good against it. Maybe the fact that it doesn't have taunt holds it back a bit. Also, can we talk about these quest changes? Because Reddit is losing their mind about this right now. And don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a good change. I don't think it's worth losing your mind over. But where is it? You know, they increased how much all these quests take to complete. This used to be 5 games, now it's 15. And they marginally increased the experience you get. I think it used to be 2,500 before. So very slight increase to basically triple the requirement. Over here, this used to be 9 miniatures, I believe. Now it's 60. So yeah, I I'm okay with increasing rewards and increasing these a bit, but it's definitely not proportionate. You know, they increased the requirements way more than the actual payoff. Because for some people, right, 15 games, winning 15 games is a lot in 1 week. So if they want to change this to 15 games, maybe change it to play instead of win. This one's just crazy. 60 miniaturized cards. Like, think about it. Most classes, you know, you have like a pair of miniaturized cards in the deck, right? So you play the 2, you play the minis. That's 4 in 1 game. That's going to take you, what, 12, 15 games to complete that, like, best case scenario? So that's overkill too. Like I said, I don't think it's worth, like, I see all these posts online of people like, I'm uninstalling the game. I've played for 10 years and this is the final straw. And I'm like, give me a break, man. It's not that bad. Like, yeah, it's annoying, but it's like, that's what made you uninstall the game. Give me a break. What I'm gonna do though, I was gonna run a quick ad on YouTube or on Twitch, just so people joining the stream don't get an ad for another half an hour or so. While we're doing that, we'll just keep chit-chatting. I'll take a look at the deck again too. So yeah, be back in a minute and a half or so there. Also, if I wasn't playing a no minion deck, I would add Nozdormu to my deck to complete this. Axel, I play the Origami Dragon and Reno Dragon Druid. Yeah, it's. I think all those Origami cards are actually really cool design. Is that how it's spelled? Origami? Okay. Yeah, I think all these cards are cool. This one is not bad. You know, it's got the taunt. This one, cool. Like, I don't know. I'm surprised none of them are played. Like, they actually seem like decent cards. But maybe it's very meta dependent. We'll have to see. But yeah, neat design. I think I'm fine with the deck for now, though. I like the swaps they made. It's just the meta is so fast right now. I wonder if Firelance Portal is even worth it. Can you do multiple things like type, spell, cost? Does that work? Oh. Like how many? What are the 7 cost spells like? Frostworm's Fury. Okay. Raptazor is okay. 777 is kind of bad. Like, I'm wondering if it's even worth it to run Firelance Portal. It's kind of a meh card, and it's mainly just there to have a 7 cost for this. But the problem is my games aren't even lasting long enough for me to play this. Hey, Eben, Elemental Inspiration. Yeah, I thought about that too. That's the one that spawns the 4/5s, right? Yeah, I thought about that too, because what do I have? I have Fire, Frost, Shadow, Fire, Frost, Shadow, Arcane. So I'm reliably hitting 4, right? I think that's a better swap. Like, I'd still like to have a 7 cost in here just to make this card as good as possible. Yeah, I don't think Firelance Portal is it. I like this split. Instead of 2 Star Power, 2 Blizzard, I think 1 of each. Other than that, yeah, let's keep going. It's just like I said, the meta seems very fast right now. So I haven't really got to play my big payoffs yet. Axel, I can give you my list. Yeah, go ahead. I'm all for you guys sending me decks. Every couple streams, yeah, I'm going to dedicate a stream just like playing the decks you guys send me or playing with you guys. I think it's going to be my Thursdays going forward. Basically be playing with you guys, against you guys, or like play your decks.
Jaina versus Ro.
So this Thursday, as I said, I'll be playing Battlegrounds with you guys. So if anyone's interested in playing Battlegrounds, go ahead, join the Discord. We can coordinate that. I'll keep these. Thanks, Axel. Let me copy this and I'll check it out after this game. Is that for your mage list? Or you talk? Oh, you talking your Reno Dragon Druid list? I'm guessing. Oh man, there's a lot of good choices here. Forge, weapon, hidden objects. I think I'll weapon. Because next turn I can hidden objects plus the secret if need, or I can hit objects and shoot something. Yeah, I think next Thursday I'm going to play with you guys again. So I think I might pick like a fun rule or restriction, and we'll play against each other with that restriction. I'm gonna forge because I have 2 in my hand. Oh, it's your mage list. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look after this game. Is it a spell mage list? What is this guy playing? Okay, maybe some kind of Reno shaman. Shaman have a lot of like little stupid spells they can waste on that. I'll forge this other one. Okay, yeah, it's Spell Mage. Yeah, I'll check it after this game. But yeah, like I said, I think next Thursday I'm going to play with you guys again. So I'll come up with some kind of fun like deck building restriction, and I'll give you guys a week to come up with ideas. And then if I'm on EU, can we play? Yeah, so I found out during the last stream that either you can switch to North America and you can borrow a deck from me, or I can switch to Europe and borrow a deck from you. Because when you play against a friend, you have the option of like playing their decks. So yeah, whatever works better. I can either go to you and play your decks, or you can come to me and play my decks. Because yeah, I have quite a few viewers from Europe, and we were able to play together last time.
I wonder.
My star power. Like, it's not much of a board, but it clears and gives me a 5/5. Yeah, screw it. So what's he got? A legendary, a spell, and something. But yeah, I'll probably post on the Discord maybe tomorrow or Friday. Basically the deck building rule, and then you guys will have a week to come up with ideas, and then we'll play together on Thursday. I think the idea I'm going to use for next week is where you have to trade. So you can't attack your opponent's face unless their board's empty. So you have to trade if they have minions on board, and I think that that can like result in a lot of cool decks. So I think I might post, like I said, if I go with that, I'll post it to the Discord, and then you guys will have a week to put together decks and ideas, and then we'll play together next Thursday. It's kind of a waste, but whatever. I get a 3/3 as well. I will do this and draw, I guess. Another keyboard's okay. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing with you guys a couple weeks ago. All the streams I've done with you guys, I've done one stream where I played all the decks you suggested. Last Thursday I played with you guys. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And then tomorrow, obviously, we'll play Battlegrounds together. So the good news is this game's going pretty slow, so we'll actually have the opportunity to play some of our fun cards. I'm going to do this before the weapon. Sure. Gets me a 4-drop. Or not 4-drop, but a 4/4. I tried Spell Mage with Reno too. Yeah, honestly, I thought about adding like Sif. Oh, actually, no, you're right. Reno isn't a minion. So yeah, I could put Reno in the deck. Because I was say I thought about maybe putting Sif in the deck, you know, and then hoping you draw it before you want to play like Yogg in the box and Manufacturing Error. But it's probably not worth the risk. Yeah, I didn't think about Reno. Do this. Finally, our first time playing this card. So this is Reno Shaman. I could probably play this on his Titan. I don't know if he has anything else I really care to reverb. That's a bummer. That was a good answer. Yeah, Reno might be worth an inclusion. Do I Yogg in a box? Get an 8/8. I like that the 8/8 spawns last, just in case it wipes the board a bunch of times. Yeah, I got the 8/8 this time. Yep. So he's used Tumbleweed already. So what's he got for board wipes? Volcano? Or that? Hey Chain, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. We're trying out Spell Mage today. Alright, hopefully this can live. And I can freeze his face a bit. I have a lot of draw in hand. I almost don't even want to play these. I'd rather play this guy for the draw. I can shoot his face twice and hope I get something I can play. How's this deck going? So far. Yeah, I'll take the armor. The main problem with this deck right now is I'm running into a lot of fast decks, so I'm not really even getting to play my big payoffs. But luckily this is against a slower deck here, so it's looking okay for us. And yeah, and we're still tweaking the deck. I've made a couple changes to the deck already.
Well, I guess those frogs are pretty dang cute.
So yeah, I might Sunset Volley next turn. I really hope this lives. If I can freeze his face, that's huge. Is he gonna hoping for a Hex? Got 10 cards in hand. Wow. I feel like I would have shot that just in case you get something that deals 4 damage or something, right?
Fast here.
What's he got? Okay. So many taunts. Oh. Did he hit that? Okay, so he's frozen for his next turn, right? Alright, so this is a Yogg in a box. For sure. Wipe his board. No minions. Oh, okay, that's not good. Oh, man, come on. Wipe his board. That's something. Although I didn't get the bottle because my hand's too full. This is a little annoying. I have to... This looks stupid, but I have to do this to not overdraw again. I don't want to overdraw the Elemental Inspiration to Sunset Volley. Can I play this card once? Like, is this going to be the name of the stream? Can I play the Galactic Projection Orb one time in 3 hours? Man. All right. Reverb, I guess. Kind of annoying, he just dies to his hero power, but whatever, it's removal. Do I want a Fel spell? Makes elemental inspiration better. This does nothing. I gotta take the healing, just to be safe. Can't play this because I'll overdraw. I want to finale this.
Time runs out on me.
Just chill, I guess. Man, are we gonna get through this whole weapon? Okay. Wow. Okay. Did we play both Yagana boxes, or did we burn one? Shoot this. I have to copy that. I'm gonna do this just so I can. Oh, wait, no. Can't finale it. Too many cards in hand. What do I got in my deck? Frostbolt. Chain. Maybe add Reno for a late win con. Yeah, Axel mentioned that a little bit ago. That he had he tried Reno in his Spell Mage deck too, which it is a good idea. Yeah. I really need to finale this and get some value off it. It's funny how I have like too much draw this game. I don't even want to play these.
Don't worry, it looks great.
Yeah, what would I drop for Reno? Okay, reverb on that is nice, actually. So this goes here. You go there. Oh, this isn't triggered anymore because of, because of Ziliax. Man, I still can't finale this. Alright, this game's... The fact that we burned this orb, that's rough. Void Scripture if I can get like a Yogg in the box or something. Depending what he does here, if he has a slow turn, it'd be nice if I can play Sunset Volley.
The calm before the storm.
It's just kind of hard playing it at 10 mana. Wonder if I should drop one of the Sunset Volleys for Reno, actually. That's how I can make room for him. Because, yeah, playing Sunset Volley and kind of whiffing could just lose me the game. Yeah, I can't do it. Just play this. No rush, no taunt. Amazing. And no frost armor. Oh man. What does he have on board here? 2, 4, 5, 12. I'm just dead on board. That was rough. Yeah, I think I'll drop a Sunset Volley for Reno. Sunset Volley is so hard to play in matchups like that. Like, if you're with constant pressure, you can't afford to spend 10 mana on it. Yeah, Sunset Volley is a finisher. But, like, you know, so far today, I'm very much on the defensive, right? So yeah, I'll go Reno. Did you see the latest changes to the weekly quests? Yeah, I just talked about it a little bit ago, actually, funny enough. So I was saying how I've seen so many complaints on Reddit and people losing their minds about the quests. And I agree, it sucks. Like, I think 15 is too much. Or if they're going to 3 times the requirement for the quest, 3 times the reward, you know? Like, this went from 5 to 15 games. This went from 2,500 to 3,000. Like, you know, it's 3 times the work for, like, what? 12% more XP. It's just, it doesn't feel good. But on the flip side, I don't think it's worth losing your mind over, you know, all these people on Reddit talking about like uninstalling the game and like, I've been playing for 10 years and this is the last straw and I'm uninstalling. Like, give me a break, man. You know, like, that's what makes you leave the game finally. Or this, right? 60 is way too many. So I agree it's overkill, but I don't think it's worth losing your mind over and uninstalling the game. But there is so much backlash over it. I can see Blizzard taking it back. Like, you open Reddit and like 80% of the threads are complaining about it. So I could see them taking it back or finding like a middle ground. Although I will say it's a very classic Blizzard thing to do, because there's been other cases with Blizzard games and Hearthstone where they nerf something or they do something like that and it's overkill and people complain about it. So then they pull it back and, you know, to the general population, it looks like, oh, they're listening, they're bringing things back. But from Blizzard's point of view, they always planned on having it at that second point, but they just did overkill, so it looked better on them when they brought it to that point. So very smart business decision. So I can see, I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard never planned on leaving the quests the way they were. But at this point, they can decrease them. So they'll still be worse, but then it'll look better because people will think like, oh, they listened to us, they reduced them. So if that made sense, I think that's what's going to happen 100%. Blizzard's going to make the quests a little easier, but they'll still be worse than they were before. But people will be happy because they, you know, changed them a bit. So yeah, from a business point of view, it's like classic Blizzard, and I understand it. It makes sense, but it's scummy for sure. Trained, yeah, because there's a lot of casual people. Oh, 100%. That's the thing too, right? Like 15 quests, or sorry, 15 wins for a more casual player. That's a lot, you know. And I said earlier, if they were going to bump it up, ooh, haven't seen this deck in a while. I miss Black Rock and Roll. It's a fun deck. Yeah, so I said earlier, if they want to bump the quest up to 15, have it games instead of wins. So instead of having to win 15 games, just play 15 games. So it's still harder than before, but not, you know, backbreaking.
What to do?
I'm just gonna. Oh, never mind. I have Fire Tree already. Because yeah, I don't really like quests that revolve around winning. You know, just like the daily quests that require you to just play 3 games with a certain class. I think that's a good way to do it, right? Wow, this guy's playing Black Rock and Roll with the only spell being Black Rock and Roll. I gotta admire the guy. Although Shadowrun Ruin's gonna be huge in this matchup. Sure. Get a bunch of stats on the board.
I will not weather away so easily.
We make delights for concert nights.
Yeah, see, this is times where that card just feels bad. Like you're just putting stats on the board. It doesn't do anything. Best Blizzard move is adding Heroic Tavern Brawl just before the mini set. I talked about that last stream, yeah. To trick people into using up their gold before the mini set comes out. Again, Blizzard is, on one hand, it's smart, but on the other hand, it's so scummy. Like they have this shit down to a science to screw over the players. So yeah, I've said it before, but whenever the Heroic Brawl comes out, don't play it because they want you to waste your gold.
What to do?
Man, double trading into this is gonna give him so much armor. I don't really want to play this yet, but whatever, we'll get Infinitize going. Oh, reverb would be really big. You're curious if they reverted it back. Like I said, they're going to revert the quests, but not to the way they were before. They're going to revert them to like a middle ground between the two. And they'll be like, okay, guys, we listened to you. We're sorry. You know, we'll make them a bit better. And everyone will be happy, but they're still worse than they were. And that's the plan. Like, they pay millions of dollars to these people that sit there and think of these things. Like, how can we screw over the player without them realizing it? And yeah, it's crazy. I think I'll do this. Get the 11 armor. I'm going to trade here. Yeah, I'm giving him 11 armor, but if I don't, he can just bash. Or actually, no, he can't bash it. Actually, how can you get rid of this? There's that turtle, I guess, that has the battle cry that deals damage. I don't want to risk not getting the armor. Okay, the Reno actually is pretty big in this matchup, I think. So if I Infinitize, I'll burn a card. Whatever. That's pretty good. Every company's so greedy nowadays, it's disgusting. Yeah. And I've said it in a previous stream, right? That I'm okay with certain microtransactions. Okay. Sorry, buddy, no minions. Oh, he did have the turtle. I was right. But I'm okay with certain microtransactions, right? You can make microtransactions that don't feel bad, but it's just every company just wants to screw you with the microtransactions. But there's some games that do it well, but a lot of them, yeah, it's not great. Let's see what we get. Sure. Ideally, what we can do is, like, we have 2 more of these. We can keep stalling, let him build up his board, and then Reno it away. Like, I get it, they don't do it for free, but it's still kind of too much shit. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? You know, some of the people that complain about microtransactions... Oh, that's a big point. They don't realize that, you know, years ago, right? Before there were microtransactions, most of the time, games came out, and that was it. You know, expansions, DLC, a lot of those things weren't really the case. They would release a game, and then the people working on that game would go work on the next game. But nowadays, they continually develop content for these games, right? And it costs money. It costs money to pay these people. It costs money to, whatever, licensing costs. It costs money to keep a game going. So yeah, they need to make more money, right? Which I think is totally fair. Like, I don't mind paying $5-10 here and there to keep getting content for a game. Yeah, man. I almost don't even need these cards. It draws so much. Let's do this. Alright, I have no spell damage, so who cares about that? Quick. That's probably a bad one to pick, whatever. But yeah, like I said, I understand, like, a company, they need to keep making money. You know, if they're going to keep developing content for a game, they need to keep making money. So I 100% understand that. But just, yeah, there's good ways to go about it and bad ways to go about it. Like, if you want to release a season passes with only like cosmetics and stuff, totally cool with that. I do not mind. I do not mind cosmetic DLCs at all. But when these microtransactions, you know, when they start including like content, especially like pay to win content, or even just like conveniences and things like that, quality of life improvements, I don't think that's okay. Right, Reno's still not active, unfortunately. We just Yogg in a box and pray. Pray to Yogg. You have 3 doubles in the deck.
I wonder.
Just in case it whiffs, let's do this. We'll do this too, because if like Light Bomb goes off, it'll kill these. Alright guys. Please, Yogg. I got some more mana somehow. Okay. Oh, they're dead though. Okay. Oh, no. Come on, man. Okay, so the good news, guys, is Reno's active now. We only had to burn half our deck to do it. Axel followed DLCs are the best. Yeah, like, and that's an example, right? Some games have really good DLCs and really good add-ons and stuff like that. Oh god. And yeah, Follow a great example.
I ain't talking.
All right, so Reno this turn. The good thing is we're basically full health still. Right, Reverb is nice. Star Power is nice because if he plays one big boy, Star Power will just kill it. I'm not going to do this because I don't want to burn any more cards. So if this copies a minion, will I get the buffed copy? I don't know. Chain, speaking of sorry, I can't talk. Speaking of microtransactions, Dragon Dogma 2 is a masterpiece. I've heard good things about the game. I've heard the PC port apparently isn't great, but I've heard the game itself is pretty good. It's a AAA game that you need to pay money. Okay, never mind. You're being sarcastic. It's a AAA game. You need to pay money to do easier transports around the map or resurrect your characters. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, anything like that that impacts like the gameplay, I don't think is cool. If you want to pay $30 for some stupid ass skin, like, I don't care. Like, people should have the option to, right? But it shouldn't impact gameplay. So Star Power will kill that, right? I think it does. Star Power does 15 damage to a single target, I believe. All right, so I guess we'll see. Okay, I think that's better than Blizzard. Like, Blizzard stalls, but doesn't kill the big things, right? This will actually kill the big things. But yeah, I saw a video recently online about how Call of Duty, they introduced some like King Kong glove or something that costs like $60, and people were complaining about how it like doesn't do anything. But I think that's fine, man. If you want to whale and spend a bunch of money to get some stupid cosmetic, like go ahead. But if it was like this King Kong glove that like increased your damage or something, that is not okay. And some games do that, right? Also, I'll be back in 2 seconds. My nose is running. I need a Kleenex. This game's just too exciting.
Who's ready for another round?
The Titan's blade shall never die.
I gotta move.
All right, I think I got an Ignis. Yeah. I heard the secret trigger. I was hoping it was him.
All these cards.
Crossbolt's fine. That's actually huge, us getting this Ignis.
The Titan's blade shall never die.
We have to go 10. Go lifesteal. I think I just equip it. Is this guy Reno? I can't remember. He hasn't played Bran, right? Even though I don't need the lifesteal, I think I should just... It's a pretty safe turn to play this. I see that. If this is Reno, he might have like a Viper in his deck. Wow, I'm surprised he picked the adjacent option. Like, my deck runs no minions. That's kind of a funny interaction. Is that worth it, though? Yeah, sure.
Firmly grasp it.
All right, we're in a pretty good spot here. No, Yogg. This is probably never going to do anything, unfortunately. That's one reason duels failed too, right? Is they didn't really monetize the mode. Like, yeah, you could pay money to play it, but other than that, you know, I'm surprised they didn't come out with any, like, because you played with a bunch of, like, custom heroes in the game, right? And I'm surprised they didn't come up with, like, custom skins for those heroes in duels. Like, they could have monetized it better, I feel like. Because they're literally like, oh, we got to get rid of duels. It's not making enough money. But then they didn't really even try to make money off it, I feel like. I don't want draw. Too much draw, man. Is this card even worth it? I wish he had the Zilliax that shuffled into the deck.
It's so crazy. It just might work.
Man, twice now. I just cannot get any taunts or rush.
That is all I need.
It's okay. We're still fine. Maybe add Yogg location for more RNG. That is a good idea. More Yogg is always a good thing. I wonder if I can drop one of these manufacturing errors. It's kind of funny that I'm playing no minion mage, but I keep dropping all of the no minion cards just because they're not very good. Yogg is the only like really good one. I cut one already, And like, don't get me wrong, manufacturing error is good. It's just I don't need the draw. Like, I'm sitting at 8 card draw in my hand. I don't need it. I don't want to play this white yet, if possible. And I don't really have any way to finale this now, though. Yeah, that's okay. Hey, if I had some more minions on the board, that would have been nice.
One shot is all I need.
Do I just use this so I can finale this? Put that into that is pretty nice. I'll do that. Yeah, I think this deck has too much draw. So maybe drop Manufacturing Error for Prison of Yogg? Because, like, look at these. I all this card draw. Because I have so much card generation. And I feel like if I drop these cards, like, I'm defeating the whole purpose of the deck. I want to keep the spirit of the deck alive. Might have to play this next turn. See, like, I have Infinitize, but the problem is I have no way to kind of keep finaleing it. Did you win a game with this deck? I think I won 1 game. I've won 2 games, actually. Alright, so we're going to play this next turn and pray we get some good shit off it before this game's over. Here we go. So this is dead. That kind of sucks. Okay. Okay. Oh, y'all got a box. Okay. We have a win con again. Alright, luckily we have a bunch of healing off this weapon here. He's probably gonna like either sanitize or Reno here. Oh, don't hit Infinitize. I hate this game. Wow.
Almost out of cards.
Feels so bad having these useless cards in our hands. Oh, that's bad. I can't hero power now. Man. That sucks. If we didn't lose Infinitize there, might have had a chance. I think I'm going to drop a Manufacturing Error, though. That's too much draw. You think, Axel, should I drop a Wisdom or Manufacturing? They're both like better and worse in different ways. What do I want to add in its place? That's the question. Rewind, maybe? Yeah, I think manufacturing here is the better one to drop. Just drawing 3 cards is a lot. Yeah, the discount's nice. Maybe I do rewinds. Did this the Sunwell rotate? Is that wild now? Yeah. Yeah, either rewind or a second like elemental inspiration, I was thinking. Yeah, manufacturing, the mana cheat is nice, but my hand is usually too full to draw 3 cards. Like, I feel like I'm usually sitting around 7 or 8 cards, and I just can't play this because my hand's too full. Like, that's part of the problem, is there's been times I haven't played this card, not because I don't want to draw, but because I just can't draw, right? So I think drop one of those. Yeah, rewinds. Because it would be nice to get another, like, Yogg in the box. Is Sunwell? Let me look. Oh, it is wild. March of the Lich King. Because that would have been a nice include. Alright, let's try that. Because, like I said, the card draw is overkill. So, get that down a bit. Like, obviously getting the mana discount on, like, Sunset Volley or Yogg in the box is, like, the dream. But just too many cards.
Versus Sylvanas.
The penalty for treason is death.
Knowledge is power.
Need some early game here. That's not early. Coin Star Power could be good. Yeah, like I said, it's funny that this deck started off as no minion mage. So I had 6 cards in the deck that specify no minions. I'm now down to 3 cards in the deck that specify no minions. I think I saved a coin for Star Power if possible. Tan just got 50 legendaries from the 50 card packs. Nice. Did you get any good ones? That's nice. If he doesn't play the second Barrel of Monkeys here, I'll play this. I can effectively counter 2 of them.
No one's going to believe this.
They love a little fiddle.
Okay, cool. I'll take another one, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's like streamer luck, but I had crazy luck with legendaries this expansion. Like the best luck I've ever had. What do you play there? Oh, that was a good counter too. Alright, I think I coined Star Power here. Hopefully it clears. At least clears this and clears this. That's the most important part. Alright. Axel, manufacturing is good if you're dumping cards from hand. Yeah, and I think part of the problem is so much of this deck like discovers and keeps generating cards, right? Like, I think if I was to drop Molten Rune, maybe even Void Scripture, drop Infinitize maybe. Like, if I was to drop some of these cards, I think it would make manufacturing better. Wow. 2 Titans, Reno, and Phenatum. Nice. That's some good pulls. What? What? Okay. Can I get star power off this? I'm probably just going to counter the last barrel of monkeys, but like whatever. It's still 2 mana, 1/4. Yeah, Tantan, that's some nice pulls. It always feels so good to like open a legendary that you really want. Like a legendary that you were going to craft or you wanted to craft. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm trying to play 2 of these. Hey Aaron, how's it going? Minionless Mage is not working so good so far. The star power again. What's he got there? That's the taunt one. Sure. It's kind of it's a little too bad. I used up both hidden objects and I didn't get frost armor, so you know, I need to get some life back here somehow. Is he really using the location again? This guy. Alright, give me something. Okay, I have Yogg in the box for next turn at least. Alright, need some healing or some armor. Aaron, I've been surprised how well I did with Highlander Druid. Went 20 and 12. Nice. Yeah, someone else earlier mentioned a Highlander Druid deck too. Oh, man. So this Yogg needs to wipe the board and get us some armor.
Job's done.
Well, this deck has, it's been something. It's part of the problem, right? When there's very strong, aggressive decks in the meta, that it's like you need some like way to bounce back.
Jaina versus Anhilda. Eternity draws.
I missed that 1/4 mana spell, the one that gave you armor and summoned the 2 skeletons. That was a nice one. Aaron, it turns out taunts are really good against Token Hunter. Yeah, people seem to have jumped onto that one since the Demon Hunter nerf. Yeah, I've always said that that Hunter deck is very, very strong, and I'm surprised it wasn't more popular. Play one of these, turn 2. Like, specifically the location. The location and the Death Rattle card are insane. Alright. So next turn, Forge more than likely.
Candle much lighter.
What if this is Reno? Yeah, I had a stream where I played that Hunter deck, and it was actually crazy how strong some of the openings were. I actually I have a video on my YouTube channel where I've probably mentioned it before, but it's a 9-minute video and it has 3 Hunter games in it with 0 editing. That's how fast the deck is. I was just like blowing people out on turn 3 and 4. It was crazy. Alright, Frostbolt that, I guess. Alright, so Reno's probably going to come in handy here. I was going to say, I'm really surprised he bashed that, but makes more sense now. I might just Molten Ruin his face. So I want to start using these weapon charges. More card draw. That's okay. Sure. Reduce the cost and attack of all your minions by 1. Great. Hunter is strong but not fun to play. Yeah, I agree. I've never really been into Hunter myself. I like slower, more like value-oriented decks, and Hunter's the opposite of that. Hunter's essentially just vomit out cards and keep smirking, which just like I get it's like some people like it, but it's just not for me. Just do this to get a 3 cost out. I think I want to save the weapon charges. Save it at least 1 for Yogg in the box. I don't really want to get a 1-drop right now. What's he got in there? Viper? If he's not Tendrils, I could see one of those being Viper. So maybe I do want to use... oh, that's nice, actually. I get a 7/7. And if he destroys the weapon next turn, it is what it is. So worth trading here. Probably not. He's just gonna like sanitize or like the board some other way. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 duplicates in the deck still. Yeah, or yeah, Brawl. At least I get a 4/1 still. Wow. Armor vendor, okay. I'll take the 8 armor. I just Yogg in a box, get an 8/8. I feel like usually it wipes the board, right? So I just go face. Screw it. I believe in Yogg. Wow. Oh, that's actually a little annoying because I don't get the 8/8. And I burn a card next turn because of this. Aaron, I turned to Highlander Druid since I randomly pulled Aviana yesterday. Yeah, Aviana is a great card. All right. Yeah, Aviana, super fun card. I'm probably going to have another stream one day where I play Aviana just because it's such a fun card. I wish I had 10 mana right now. Sunset Volley would be really nice right now. Like there's nothing I care to Explosive Rune. Don't need draw. Yeah, that's fun. Tan, what is it called? The hunter hero that you can craft a zombie beast? Oh, that's Stalker Rexar. Yeah, it's so funny enough, out of all the Death Knight hero cards, that's the only one I don't have. I've never opened it, and I never bothered crafting it because I'm not really a hunter player, but it is a cool card. If I had that card, I might craft it one day and do a stream dedicated to it because it is a fun card. And actually got Signature Aviana, I'm jealous. I'm pretty sure if you play Signature Aviana, if you get a legendary that has a signature, doesn't it make a signature version of it in your deck? I'm pretty sure it works that way. The rush is nice. Alright, Pyroblast his face and get a 10 drop. Aaron had a crazy game against a warrior down to me taking his brand. With the 8 mana, take him into your hand when you attack it. Oh yeah, that rush guy. It's always funny when there's some circumstances you can get Bran in a non-warrior deck, and it's always fun. Because the double battle cries can be so broken with other classes. Need 2 more duplicates for Reno. Hey, this being 0 is nice, because if I get a 10 drop, I'm able to copy it. No 10 drop. That's not bad. Do this in Yogg in a box. Another Yogg in a box. Actually, should I ping that, then Yogg in a box? Probably.
Job's done.
Alright, didn't matter in the end, but better safe than sorry. What is going on? And it kills my own thing. Alright, what do I burn? Star power is not that bad. That's fine. That kind of sucks. That sucks. Man, getting all these 777s. And Axel, yeah, it works that way? That's cool then. It's always cool how some like golden cards, like the golden cards that generate more cards are even better, right? So I hate this combo. That's fine. I don't need draw anyways. So I almost want to play Reno just so he can't destroy it. I think I should. Because if I lose that, that really sucks.
It's against me.
And do this. I burn a card, but whatever. Alright, we got 2 more of these to play. The only card I really care to burn is like the legendaries, the 10 mana. Anything else isn't that bad. Oh god, here we go, guys. Oh, there goes the orb. And there's... what was that? Was that Yogg in a box? Alright, that was fine. That was a draw spell. There's another Yogg in a box, guys. What a fun and interactive combo. Manufacturing error is fine. Don't hit Infinitize. That would really suck. That's fine. Oh, that was Cultivation it hit. But yeah, it hit Orb, which sucks. Okay. Start with this. Rush doesn't exist on this card today, guys. I don't want to draw. I think I do this just so I can finale Infinitize. Light Show kind of sucks on its own. Take the expensive thing. Makes it easier to finale. Infinitize. So he hasn't used Sanitize yet, right? Okay. Probably going to use, what, Aftershocks now? Okay. I'll just play another one, I guess. So funny enough, I don't want the discount on this because I want to use up my mana to infinitize. So I'm actually going to do this, even though it's not mana efficient. Yeah, take another one. How many board wipes does the warrior have? That is the question. Double blizzard. So he still has Sanitize left. I think that's mainly it for board clears. Oh, Bellowing Flames. Or is that Sanitize? All right. Although, no, he still has the 7 mana Battle Cry Brawl guy. Also just out of cards. So again, I'll do the same thing here. Maximize my mana use. Can we slowly build up the excavates? Those all kind of suck. Take the expensive one. Alright, does he have another board clear, guys? He has the 7 mana Brawl guy left, I think, and then that's it for board clears, hopefully.
I ain't talking.
Alright, gonna Brawl now. Actually, funny enough, that 7 mana Brawl guy, you know, usually the Battlecry being doubled does nothing, but because these guys have Reborn, it would Battlecry once, they would Reborn, it would Battlecry again and kill them. So it's actually really good. Like the one in a blue moon time that it does something. Alright, I'm going to freeze his face next turn.
Fast here.
It's a little annoying. Yeah, helps my Infinitize a bit. Let's do this. Man. Actually, that does something. So like I said, I think he has the 7 mana. Oh, I thought he didn't. Okay. I thought he had used all those already. But yeah, I think he has the 7 mana Brawl guy, and that's it for board clears at this point. That's a pseudo board clear. At least he has to full trade. I don't know if I can win this or if I'm being stubborn. See what we get. Do that. Oh, okay, that's big. I don't think I can afford to spend 10 mana on this, though. I think I have to take Yogg in the box. Firelance Portal his face. Or more delay. Sure. Oh, I forgot I had Love Everlasting, though. I should have taken the Sunset Volley. Because it would have been discounted. I forgot about that. At least he hasn't played Odin. Does he just not have Odin? I know some... Oh, God. Okay, he's going to get a big board with the Ox. I'll Yogg in a box and hopefully wipe it. Oh, or not. Okay, no Yogg in a box. That's not that bad. But is Firelance Portal that? Oh, nice high roll for me. That's 6 damage. Tan, you need Excavate in your deck. Yeah, well, the problem, right, is most of the Excavate cards are minions. There's only one Excavate spell, I think, for Mage. But there's the 2 neutral ones, they're minions. And then there's the other Mage minions. So yeah, I can't really do no Mage and Excavate at the same time. Alright, so we need a big Yogg in the box here. At least he didn't get anything really that bad. Yeah, just Garrosh. Which he might trade. Is he gonna trade here? Okay, or not. This ice barrier could be big. Alright, please, Yogg. Please, please, please. Okay, this is still alive. Oh, oh, no more fatigue. What did it hit? Pile of bones. Actually, that was kind of... Shoot that. I think I need Ice Barrier here. I'll save this for next turn. Actually, I don't think it matters. I'll save it, just in case. Oh, that's the worst one to get. Oh boy.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
I might have just been losing this game for the last 20 minutes, I don't know. Okay, that's rough. We're still not dead. I feel like he's going to trade into this. He's not going to let me get to 5 health. I'm more than likely not. Yeah, like I'm not gonna be able to finale this though, which that is rough. So basically, what I discover off Infinitize here wins me or loses the game. But the fact that this is draw is rough too. Wow, you pick double 1 mana. Let's see what we get. Does it do anything? Oh, I died of fatigue next turn, though. Fever 5. It's got 4 here. Man.
Never give up. Run away.
It's always a bummer playing those really long control matches. Warrior just gets so much value off that Boom Boss combo. It's insane. I maybe should have taken Sunset Volley too, considering I had Love Everlasting. But what can you do? A lot of Hunters today, actually. Hunter's the class I've run into the most today.
Knowledge is power.
Sure. Hey, Wisu. Yeah, that was a rough game. we had a chance to win that one, but it was a very thin chance. These have a slow start. It's all right, guys. We've lost 4 games in a row. We're bound to come back at some point. Come on, Mr. Hunter, play your green cards. I could just Molten Rune that. Wisu, you wish Mage was good? Yeah, I think that's why I don't play it as much, like lately, right? I'm basically playing Mage today because I looked through all my YouTube videos since I started, and Mage is the class I've played least. So I want to give it a bit more of a shot. But yeah, the idea of Rainbow Mage and like no minion Mage, there are cool ideas for sure. I just wish they had a better payoff. Like Yogg in the box is good, but other than that, manufacturing error, I cut one. The other no minion card I cut entirely, so the payoff is not quite there. Who knows? Maybe in the mini set. Maybe in the mini set they'll get like a legendary, like a legendary. Actually, they won't get a legendary spell because they just got a legendary spell. But I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a legendary, right? Maybe they'll get some kind of payoff in the mini set for playing no minions, like a better payoff. Wow, okay, this does nothing. What have I played so far? Molten Rune and that guy. I hope I can play this card still at least, get it out of my hand. Okay, it's a very slow turn for him. I can taste of chaos that. So I am going to trade here because, oh, that's very nice. Yeah, I'm going to trade because I don't want him to get value off the location or the, what do you call it? The spell that gives all your guys like the death rattle, right? Also, our music ran out. Aw, that's the only option. I'm never playing that. That's a little annoying. Okay, double Frost Elemental is very, very nice here. She's probably gonna do like the taunt. Oh, okay. You're just not gonna draw any more cards, I guess. Alright, let's see what we get off this. Another Water Elemental. So 100%, I'm freezing your face, I'm freezing the Titan. Yeah, I'll do Ice Barrier. It only offered me one spell because apparently Mage only has one Fel spell. So that is the only option. Because yeah, it's a little annoying because sometimes these cards, they don't specify that it can only discover from like your cards, right? Some will let you discover across other classes and some it's only for your class. Hopefully it spawns a copy of this one. Star Power? I kind of actually want to leave this up because I want to be attacked and have the Ice Barrier trigger.
What to do? What to do?
So I think what I do, you go here. You go here. Let's see what we get from here. Okay, that's some healing. More armor. All right. Yeah, I didn't realize that Mage had only the one Fel spell. All right, yeah, good thing the location's not active. Probably Yogg in a box here. I hope he doesn't double trade. I hope he attacks. Oh, attack my face. Attack my face. All right. So these Reborns are a little annoying. I could get multiple board wipes. Where do I star power? I don't really have a good follow-up for star power. I guess I could Ice Barrier. Let's try it. That's pretty bad. Actually, that was really bad. How much damage does he have here? 6, 9, 13. Not dead. Almost though. I should have just yogged. Am I dead? Oh man. He might trade because he knows he doesn't have lethal. Never trade. Smork only. All right, guys, comes down to this.
Job's done.
Oh, that's actually huge. The death rattles don't trigger. Oh, taunt, please. Taunt, taunt, taunt. Nope. Ooh, taunt. Alright, we're still in this. Guess some way to kill that, though. I lose. Kill command kills me. I know they're playing that now. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. He's got a Huffer.
No one's going to believe this.
Why even got a BM, man? Just kill me. 5 losses in a row, guys. We're doing this. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick ad break on Twitch again, just so people don't get ads. Wait, what? I canceled that. What happened?
Let us celebrate a new
That was weird. All right, guess we're not doing an ad break.
Knowledge is power.
I feel like I can mulligan greedy here if I'm playing against another mage, right? I'm gonna be greedy. I'm assuming he's playing like a similar deck to me. Probably save our coin for Yogg in the box if possible. Reno could be huge in this matchup. Like Reno could be, you know, the win con here. So one thing that sucks when you get into like Diamond and stuff is it's harder to play fun decks because everyone's just trying to get to Legend at that point. I think I'll shoot that. Okay, he's not no minion, so this is Rainbow then. I don't want draw. I could have coined and shot that, but that's kind of a waste of the coin. So the sad news here is I probably lose this matchup because he's just going to Sif and kill me. And I don't really have a way to build up a significant amount of armor or like disrupt his Sif. Alright. Had to burn the coin, unfortunately. I kind of regret this mulligan now. Hand is really awkward. If I could draw like a 1 mana spell, that'd be great. Or 3 mana. Yeah. Okay. I do not have faith in this matchup. I think this is going to be the 6th loss in a row. It's one reason I almost look forward to like the ladder resetting every month. Is you go back down to bronze, you can actually play some fun decks again. And it's like, yeah, like the casual mode exists, but everyone's just sweating and playing the normal decks in casual too. I don't even know why casual exists. Kill that. Kill that. Next turn. I don't know. Got 15 life already. It's not looking very good for us. I need to spend 5 if I want to infinitize. Yeah, three cards is so much. Like, drawing 2 isn't that bad. Drawing 3 is a lot, for this deck at least. And shoot that. Freeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Did I count that right? Kind of sucks using the weapon charge in a 1-1, but what can you do? Alright, that was a good one to get. I'm gonna do this, just get something out of my hand again. Oh, I clicked the wrong card. I meant to infinitize. That's annoying. Oh, that's an interesting inclusion. I got Yogg in the box here. I have 2 more duplicates before I can Reno.
Job's done.
Okay, I'm overloaded now. And Alright, give me some taunts or rush, please. Guys, why? Some days, man, they're just not our days. Like, this is cool, and this one okay too, but yeah, I need some better defensive options. The overload next turn's rough too. So this guy's not Reno. He's played 2 Miracle Salesmen. This card is so good, by the way. If it wasn't so late in the stream, I feel like I would switch to a non, like a minion, like a Rainbow Mage deck. Maybe another day. I don't think the no minion version is good enough. Like I said, the only payoff really is Yogg in a box, which is good, but it's not like game-winning or anything. No, restore health to me! Alright, let's just play some cards. Maybe something good. That's okay, I guess. It's discounted. I'm at 10 health, though. Like, there's no way I stay alive here. He's probably just gonna kill me this turn. I could have pinged that to get the 9/9, but like, what does it accomplish at this point? He might be a little worried that this is counterspell. Wow, okay. He might just have lethal in hand. And he did that to test for counterspell. Or he just has nothing and he's like fishing for something, which would be very surprising.
Reality.
Oh, oh. That's good for me. Get 10 armor. If I'm not dead here. Okay, so play this guy. Play Sunset Volley. Actually, I'll play this guy.
Rats in a cage.
Trade here, then Sunset Volley. Actually, no. Wait. Yeah. Alright, am I dead this turn? Wow, this was game-changing. He can still just blow me out with Sif, though. What's he got here? He's got a spell, spell, 2 demons. So this could be Sif. Man, if he takes the Arcane Intellect here, he's desperate. But yeah, these 2 cards, or this could be Sif. The rest are spells and 2 demons. But he could have Sif in hand and he grabbed a Frostbolt there. I feel like he's counting his damage right now. Seeing if he has lethal with Sif or not. Oh shit, okay. Oh, he's got minions in the deck. Okay, so they're shitty spells. Eh, that sucks the armor guy died, but I still have lethal on board, right? Wow. I literally won this game because he drew bad. I'll take it. Alright, so I'm going to actually run that ad really quick. And I'm going to take a look at the deck, see if I want to change anything. So, anyone watching on Twitch is not subscribed, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Oh, this guy just sent me a friend request. I'm not going to accept because he's probably going to say some bad shit. It's never a good sign when people add you after the fact. If I wasn't streaming, I would have added him. But he just probably wanted to talk shit. And who knows what he's going to say. That's funny, though. He's probably going to be like, you only won because I didn't draw Sif, blah, blah, blah. Which is true. I 100% only won because he didn't draw Sif. But yeah, any changes I want to make here? Like, what's not pulling its weight? I feel like Frostbolt's not that great. Rewind, not that great either. What do we have to put in its place? If this had like Polymorph instead of Frostbolt or Fireball, I would probably take it. Maybe I'll put Primordial Glyph back in. I'm not big on the Frostbolts. What arcane spells do I have? What else? Light Show I don't think is worth unless you go all in. Man, I almost wish I wasn't streaming so I could have added that guy. I'm curious what he would have said. So, Flame Geyser we keep. Keyboard. I think I like the Glyph instead of Frostbolt more. Rewind, I'm iffy on. Yeah, have a good night, Waisu. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Void Scripture's good. Molten Rune's good. I almost want to cut manufacturing error, especially by adding primordial glyph back in. What if I was to cut manufacturing error and rewind and put spot the difference back in? Like one sunset volley's good. I think we can do without the draw, considering we added the primordial glyph. Let's try that. Yeah, that's funny. That guy was probably butthurt about that game. Which I don't blame him. In most circumstances, I should have lost that game.
Jaina versus Thrall.
Fear the coming storm.
Was his nature shaman? This hand's actually alright. Question is, do I want to coin out Infinitize? Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Because if he gets like the frog, the 0-1 taunts on the board and some other stuff. I'll do this, and then next turn I can play the secret. It's like counterspell would be nice. Yeah. Then next turn I'll forge and counterspell. Yeah, I wish this deck was better, because it's a fun idea. I don't think the lack of minions is worth the payoff. But like I said, who knows? Maybe in the mini set, they'll come out with some other, like, some win condition for no minions. Because that's what this deck lacks. It lacks some kind of win condition for not running minions. Because Yogg... Oh, it's Tendrils. Interesting. Because Yogg in the box is it like is good, it's just not going to win you the game. I'm going to leave that up, actually. Let him burn some cards. Okay, one less Tendril there. It's kind of funny, I've mentioned it before, but there's so many circumstances where I just leave this card up. Because it actually draws so many cards, people start making awkward plays because their hand's just so full, or they just start burning cards. So I'm just gonna leave this. Okay. Your hand's still full. Oh, don't hit that. Okay. I was surprised he did that. Oh, okay. That worked out for him. Oh, hit this. Oh, all the draws. Okay, so I'm gonna do... just chill. Like I said, I'm leaving these up. I'm gonna let him keep drawing cards. Oh, see, that's why you leave this thing alive. I'm telling you guys, this thing is like more of a liability than a good card most of the time. Is he gonna shoot one of these for 20 damage? That'd be so funny. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the counter spell. You're not killing them yet, buddy. Alright, gonna burn another card next turn. I wish I had reverb. That'd be nice to steal. Although the other two options, like, yeah, the spell discount's good, I guess, but the other two options aren't that good. I
wonder.
Let's leave it up. See what we get here. Okay, just pick the stats.
Remix delights for concert nights.
Presentation is everything.
Alright, when he burned now. Not that good. Man, him burning Shutter Block is huge, though. That's so much damage potential. I hope he doesn't like Volcano here. He might actually, just to get rid of these. Like, how else can he wipe his own board besides Volcano? Wow, is he just leaving them up? This guy's gonna burn so many cards. It's actually kind of funny how Volcano would combo with this. Alright, so he's gonna burn 2 cards. So funny. It's so funny how that got copied. Alright, what are you burning now? Oh, man. This is great.
I'll mix you up.
I think I'd do this just to minimize damage. Or maybe not. I'll just wait. I can Yogg in a box next turn if I absolutely need to. Okay, yeah, that's one less way for you to clear these. I was gonna Volcano now. Oh, Aftershocks. Okay. Hey, we burned Yogg and Shutter Block.
My will is not my own.
It's too bad there's no Polymorph. I see Yogg in a box, get an 8-8. Sure.
Job's done.
Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, he gets the Tendrils. That's annoying. He burns another card. Okay, that's big. This aura is really nice. Wow, man, we were like saving up all our luck for the end of the night, apparently. Bad luck with Tendrils.
Is someone there?
Okay.
Nope, nobody there.
That's okay. Man, if I had a spot in my hand and I returned that to my hand, that would have been huge. Okay. I have no poisonous guy. A little annoying. That was weird. I didn't kill anything of mine.
How enchanting.
Okay. Taunt poisonous.
Roll 'em blind.
I could Blizzard and trade 1. I get a 6/6. Do the one with the least amount of health. And just get some stuff out of my hand. He's used both Aftershocks. We burned 1 Volcano. He's used the Titan. So all he has for removal is 1 more Volcano and like getting lucky off Tendrils. Do this too. Can you imagine this on Molten Rune? I think I'll take the health to be safe. That could be cool. I have all low-cost spells, actually, which kind of sucks. Well, or he could just discover an answer. Oh, did they speed the animation up on that? Finally, that card was brutal to sit through. Let's just dump shit on the board, I guess.
Aye, I'll get them out.
Actually, maybe I was gonna infinitize, but I don't want to risk all these dying and me overdrawing. Yeah, they must have sped the animation up on that, which is good. It definitely needed it. When like all 10 went off, it was so long. What is that? Probably the Battlecry 2 Tendrils. Hey, he's down to 4 cards. I'm at 15. He's at 4 cards. So he still has Geppetto, which that could be a bunch of Tendrils, but he has no Yogg. He has no Shutter Block. He used Zola already. Which, man, I feel like I would, if I was him, I would have saved Zola for possibly Geppetto. Because I've taken so many resources away from him. Let's see what we get. We have to, guys. Oh, I got a frog. Alright, some healing. Probably hit that. I'm gonna do this to buff them and get a spot on the board. So if both these die... I just do this and hope I get something I can play.
Time runs out on me.
Oh. Alright, so if both these die, I do overdraw a card. But I have 14 cards in the deck still, so decent chances it's not something really important. So yes, that's not that good, because that's 7, 8, 9, 10. Always got 3 10 costs. Okay, and that's what I feared would happen.
My hand is too full.
Reno would be nice. Nope. Plays Yogg in a box and pray again. Rush taunt? Ah, that would kind of sucked. So that's actually really bad, because that's just 14 damage to face there, and he has 3 tendrils in hand. So unless he gets really, like, unlucky with the Warlock spell... Aw, man. Am I gonna lose this game? You play Tendrils, you get all the Warlock spells. They play Tendrils, they get all the Mage spells. Warlock? Okay. Wow. Wow. Alright, can I top deck Reno here? Wait, why is this not active? I have a Tendril in my deck?
To do.
Oh, it's from Shattered Reflections. Oh, shit. Do I just throw this out there? Hail Mary. %, chance to draw Reno. Yep. Can't believe we're losing this game. Okay. Still has a rag on the board. Oh, stop drawing cards. So he just needs to kill that and he wins.
You fight well, friend.
I can't believe I lost that. That was annoying. Like, he lost so many resources. I also can't believe how terrible this deck is. I'm currently 3-9 with this deck. This is one of the worst win rates I've had in a long time with any deck.
Jaina versus Celeste.
Right, another mage. Yeah, and that's like, I fully understand and agree that Rainbow Mage is the better deck if you want to play mage. So I wish this one was a little better. But who knows? Maybe like I said, maybe the mini set will have some kind of payoff for no minions. But as it stands, it's just not worth it to run the package. Like, there's so many good minions, right? Especially, you know, you can run the Excavate package, which is huge. You can run the Excavate package, which is huge. You can run Sif. There's probably other things I'm forgetting. What other mage minions are there? Let's take a look. I don't play mage a ton, so I'm probably forgetting stuff. You could play the Arcane Artificer for some armor. What else do you got? The one guy that gives you 2 secrets. There's the one guy that deals 1 damage for every spell school. Sleet Skater, that's an amazing card right now. Puzzle Master Khadgar, maybe. I would try it. Yeah, it's just not worth it. He might just play the coin here to test for counterspell. Next turn. Yeah, this card sucks. I don't like this card. It's like 80% of the options suck. Once in a while, you get something with like Rush or Taunt or Death Rattle, but most of the time it's just like a body on the board. Wow. Yeah, I'm surprised he just ripped that and didn't test. Maybe he like figured I didn't pick counterspell. After you draw your second card in a turn, destroy this. I can take that. What are the odds I forget about this effect and destroy it in a turn or two? 100% chain, it's hard to win when your deck's full of RNG. But say like Rainbow Mage, right? Rainbow Mage is the same thing. It's full of RNG, but it still has a win condition at least. This deck doesn't really have a win condition. It's like hoping you get lucky off these spells or just grinding them out. So yeah, it needs a finisher. It needs some kind of spell that benefits from not having minions in the deck, but can be used as like a win condition. Like I said, I don't see them adding another legendary spell because they already got a legendary spell. Actually, was this from this set? Am I remembering wrong? Oh yeah, this one just came out. So yeah, I don't see them adding another legendary spell. I guess maybe they thought this would be like a win condition, but it's just not.
Needs a casket.
Wow, the one time I'm kind of happy to see this card. Yeah, we'll go counter spell this time. Chain, lately I was trying to make Ogre Rogue work, but it's too hard. There was a brief period of time where Ogre Rogue was actually okay, but that was during when the expansion first launched and like the meta was still like, that's my favorite time in the game. When new expansions launch, like the first week when people are actually trying fun decks and experimenting, that's the best time in the game. But then as soon as like some kind of like meta report comes out or YouTubers start making videos about like the best decks, that's then everyone just starts flocking to those decks. But the experimentation phase of a new set is the best time in the game. Alright, so this will die, but whatever. I get a 4/4, and then I get the discounts. Reno discounted is nice. I'll wait and forge that. Yeah, maybe next week I'll have to do like Rainbow Mage to redeem myself for this stream. I didn't think this deck would be this bad. Yeah, like this card's so good. Because the thing this deck lacks is like survivability, right? There's a lot of aggressive decks right now that can pump out a lot of damage. And unless you get lucky, this deck struggles to hang on. But like say Sleet Skater, the 1-mana 1/3 that gets you armor, like those cards help a lot to stabilize. And hey Shim, it's going all right. This deck is not turning out to be very good, unfortunately, but how about you? How are you doing? Actually, let me discover first. Breakdance does nothing. This does nothing. I guess if Counterspell burns the oil, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? Because that's more burn for Sif. Let's see what I get off this. Actually, that'll fill my board up. Screw it. I'll save the weapon charge. It kind of sucks spending on a 1/1. I think next turn I'd rather get a 7/7. But yeah, it makes no sense to run this version over like Rainbow. Like you're essentially like shooting off 1 foot and tying 1 arm behind your back for a very, very slight, you know, a couple good cards. But who knows? Maybe the mini set will change that. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't see them printing another legendary spell, obviously, because they just got one. But who knows? Maybe like a location. Some kind of location with a no minion payoff. That could be it. Or, like I said, what would make this deck work is something like the Scythe in Demon Hunter. If there was some way to add a couple minions to this deck while keeping it spell only, that would help. Like if the Demon Hunter Scythe was literally like a dual class card and it could use it in Mage, this deck would be better. Because then you could put in, you know, like Sif, and a couple other cards, and that would help it a lot.
I wonder.
Get a 6/6. And like I said, if he uses the oil to check this, it's fine, because it's still damage he's losing out on. There's healing for me. Chim, yeah, you're right about the survival of this deck. They should fill Cold Case. Yeah, I mentioned Cold Case earlier. Like, losing Cold Case hurts a lot. Because it's, you know, it helped you stabilize, right? It put minions on the board and gave you armor. You love Mage, but now both Sif and Dominion are weak. It is true. Like, a Rainbow Mage definitely isn't, like, top tier or anything, but I think it's a better deck than the No Minion version, unfortunately. Chain, did I try the Pirate... Sorry. Did I try the Pirate Rogue deck you sent me on Discord? Not yet. Probably next Thursday, maybe. I'll play decks from you guys again, so if that's the case, maybe I'll try it then. Reno has 2 duplicates left.
Vengeance! Vengeance!
What do I got? Arcane Fire Frost. That gives us Fell. It was chill. But yeah, so basically the plan for the next few streams, tomorrow I will be playing Battlegrounds duos with you guys. So if you're interested in playing Battlegrounds duos with me, go ahead, join the Discord. We'll coordinate it all there. I might do a surprise stream on Saturday. We'll see how I'm feeling and how busy I am. If I do, I think I'm going to play Balatro. I've talked about it during some previous streams. I've never tried it, so I'll be going in blind. If not, maybe I'll play it on Monday. I'm not sure yet. But then next week, Wednesday, I have a fun idea for Wednesday. And then Thursday, yeah, I'm either going to play with you guys again, or maybe I'll play viewer-submitted decks again. Just Sunset Volley, or is that too slow? I'm very surprised he has Frostbolt in my face there. I usually don't have the opportunity to just play this, right? So I should take advantage of it. But yeah, I was really surprised to see that Mage is my least played class on the channel. Well, good game, guys. I'll play 1 or 2 more, but this deck has been such a letdown. And it's too bad because it's a cool idea, right? But yeah, the Demon Hunter Legendary Scythe, if that was playable in this deck, it would make it somewhat playable. It's just, yeah, Yogg in a box. Like, Spot the Difference is trash. I've already dropped this card from my deck. I don't know why I put it back in. I think it's a bad card. So really, you're dropping minions from your deck for Yogg in the box, and that's essentially it. Another Mage, wow. Yeah, you're essentially dropping minions from your deck for Yogg in the box, which is a good card, but it's not game-winning. I even dropped the other... Actually, yeah. I dropped Spot the Difference at one point. I think it's a bad card. The other card, the draw card that benefits from not having minions, I dropped that card too. So I started off with 6 cards, 6 no minion cards, and I'm down to 4, potentially 2. So yeah, maybe I'll play Rainbow Mage next week to make up for this, because this is a depressing stream. Yeah, Hunter and Demon Hunter obliterate Mage. Yeah, and like I said, part of it boils down to the fact that Mage lost a lot of like stabilization tools, or some of them are based on minions, which this deck can't run. What are the odds he took Counterspell? 100%. Shim, mostly Yogg in the box surprises you with Wheel of Death. I had a game earlier today where my Yogg in the box played a Wheel of Death, and I was very close to actually winning that game. It was very, very close, so that was too bad. Yeah, see, I just don't like this. I don't know. This card sucks to me. I feel like it could be Discover a 4-cost minion and it would be fine still. Like I said, once in a while you get like something with Taunt or Rush or Death Rattle, but most of the time you're just picking the minion for the stats. This feels like such a waste shooting that. But I guess. I don't want to get too much armor. Okay, that's useless. Alright, here's our win con, guys. It only has to live for 20 more turns. I wonder if there's an achievement for killing someone with this card. Yeah, Mage doesn't even have, like, Polymorph rotated out, right? This sucks against a Mage, though. They can just ping the Divine Shield away. This doesn't even have a Spell School. This gets me a Holy Spell, at least, I guess. Here we go, guys. This is how we win this game. Yeah, maybe play some Aviana Druid. Yeah, I've said it before, but the second Aviana was announced, I was like so excited for that card because it's just a fun card, and I love cards like that. All right. More bullets. Got 8 loaded now. And this card, I've played this card a couple times. It's not bad. You know, obviously it's not like Zephyr's reliable, which it shouldn't be. That would just be broken, but it's not bad. I know I've seen some screenshots online of... I know I've seen some screenshots online of this card kind of like negatively impacting you, and obviously there's potential for that, but on average, I think it's pretty decent. Oh, hit my face. Nope. I got 4 duplicates for Reno. I want to wait till maybe to 10 for this. If I volume up, I'll need to play something I get. Flame Geyser. I really risk overdrawing. Just play this. Oh, I forgot it was discounted. Whatever. Let's play this stupid shit. Oh, new win con, guys. Oh, that puts a minion in our deck, though. Ooh, reduce the cost of 2 spells in your hand by 1. Let's play this to get out of my hands. Actually, was that a dragon? Okay. Alright, we have a new win con. Although this screws us over, screws over Yogg in the box when it's in our deck. Also, I've not got a single rush one of these on my whole stream today. I don't know how many times I've played this card. I've not got a single rush. Hit my face, please. Cool. That the Divine Shield did something. Yeah, I'll just wait. Chain, what's your favorite deck this expansion? I would say either Wheel Warlock or Tendril Shaman. I ruined my future Yogg in the box? Yeah. Well, hopefully I draw that minion and it'll be okay. But yeah, Wheel Warlock I think is really, really fun. I love like win the game conditions. I love Warlock. I love control decks. And it's like, it just ticks so many boxes that I like. So Wheel Warlock is one. And Tendril Shaman is just fun. Like it has so many tools and like every game just feels different. It's not nearly as good as it was during like more early on in the expansion. But it's a fun deck. All right, test for cat. Oh, actually, this doesn't even work. I think I still do it to test for counter spell. Yep. What about you, Chain? What's your favorite deck so far? But yeah, see, overall, this weapon's done really well for him. Like, definitely got his money's worth out of it. I have 3 duplicates still in the deck. I'm going to play this next turn if he doesn't get another secret. Or I could even Sunset Volley, actually. Maybe that's better. Yeah, do that. Really, man? Leave both these up with 1? Yogg is not on our side today, guys. They just stiff and kill me here.
True mages master all magic.
I hate this game. Chain, I think Eviana Druid is my favorite. Yeah, I was really surprised. I had a stream recently where I played Hero Power Druid, and it had Aviana in it as like a backup win condition, and it was a fun deck. It did really well, actually. I don't know if I have my win rate here still. Yeah, I played 11 games with it. I went 8-3, 73%. It was a fun deck. Like, I love the Hero Power package. I'm playing one more, and I'm done. I'm going to bed. But I love the Hero Power package in Druid a lot, so I'm kind of glad it's come back a bit. And I think it's cool. Basically, you build Hero Power Druid, then you have Aviana and Hearth as like backup win conditions. I think it's a cool deck. I guess if I had to pick 3 decks this expansion I've really enjoyed, yeah, it's Wheel Warlock, Tendril, Shaman, and Aviana, like / Hero Power Druid, for sure. Yeah, Shim, can you stop the suffering? I agree. This in some ways the stream has been miserable. I did not expect this deck to be this bad. What's my win rate? I am 3-11. Amazing. I'll hold a coin for one of these. Chain, I'd love to play Wheel Warlock, but it lacks... you lack some of the legendaries and epics. Yeah, it definitely does have a lot of legendaries. You got obviously Wheel itself. You got Fanatum is like core to the deck. Sargeras. Loken, I wouldn't say is like core to the deck, but it's very, very good. Yeah, there's a lot of expensive cards in that deck. If it's Nature Shaman, good night. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing too. Like I said, this deck doesn't have a lot of like survivability, right? So it doesn't have much in ways of like building up armor to survive against Nature Shaman. Is Nature Shaman running this? I don't know. Also, my MMR must be like down the shitter today. I'm like, I gotta just be in dumpster tier Diamond 5 right now. Like, look at this shit, guys. Here is Spell Mage tonight. 21% win rate. It's not blocking it, right? Yeah. 21% win rate. 3-11. I won against a mage at one point. 2 of my wins were 2 hours ago. I won against a paladin and a death knight, and then I had a mage win. And other than that, I'm just losing everything.
What to do?
Wow, I'm surprised. Chain every warlock is like full of legendaries. Yeah, there's a lot of really good warlock legendaries. All right, let's see how bad this card is. Oh, that's good against Nature Shaman. And poisonous, I guess. All right, guys, spot the difference. Actually did something for once. Shim, am I dead inside? What's that match history? I know. This has been a very depressing stream. That's what I was saying. I need to play Rainbow Mage sometime soon and make up for this one, because this is bad. This is staying alive, which is good. If I could... Wait, is that just in his deck? I kind of want to Frostbolt his face to keep this alive. Oh! Oh God. I'm stupid. I forgot this affects me too. Alright, I guess we're foraging. God damn it. Roshan, how's it going? Having a good night? I'm not. I felt that Odin Warrior is underrated in this meta, or possibly a meta breaker. I think Odin Warrior is still very, very strong. I think Reno Warrior is still very, very strong. Like Reno Warrior with the Boom Boss combo is just miserable. I've run into that so many times. I wish I could keyboard into Star Power. Is this guy... Does Nature Shaman play the Titan? Okay, that does nothing. That's not the worst. He'll probably do the 3 damage heal, which whatever. I can Star Power and kill it next turn and get a 5/5. Odin easily encountered 3 times today. Man, I'm so glad Objection rotated out, though. Objection was a miserable card to play around. You played Caricature to draw him safer than Talon. Yeah, I think Caricature Artist is like an underrated card. It's definitely good in certain decks. But yeah, I think Odin, or like just Warrior in general, either Odin Warrior, Reno Warrior. I think Warrior, it's still very, very strong. It just has so many good cards, so many answers. So this doesn't, is this like Reno? Or no, it's not Reno. We played 2 of these. What is this deck? So just like last game, I'm not going to kill these totems. I know it didn't work out the other game, but I'm just going to leave these totems and maybe it might overdraw him. Let's do this. Kind of sucks. This will trigger before it spawns the 3/3, right? Yeah. Another win con, guys. Although, yeah, it screws over Yogg in the box. Yeah, the freeze weapon in Death Knight's very, very strong. It's funny, when that card was first announced, I don't know, I didn't think it looked good. I kind of like, what's the word? I kind of just like dismissed it because it didn't seem like a very good card. But then in practice, maybe it's because in this current meta, a lot of classes are doing like face damage, right? So it could just be meta dependent, but it is a very strong card. But like I said, definitely Warrior strong class still. I think I've shied away from Warrior a bit because Warrior is my favorite class in the entire game. And I haven't played it too much recently because I've been trying to play other classes, but I do miss it. I don't think this is Nature Shaman, though. Aw. Killed your own totems? It's not fair. Chain a once left draw totem in Nature Shaman to overdraw them. It wasn't a good idea. Yeah, it is true. Sometimes it's good in theory, but it doesn't work out that good. Wow, the high roll. Oh, they didn't swing. Oh, order, lol. Actually didn't matter. It has 1 health. I think I Yogg in the box here before this gets shuffled in. There's no way it doesn't clear this totem, right? Why? I hate this game. I'm going to bed after this.
My hand is too full.
What did I burn there? Burn Reno. Burn Keyboard. It's not the worst.
My hand is too
This night's been something else, guys. This does nothing. I almost don't even want draw. I guess it's armor. Get some stuff out of our hand a bit.
My hand is too
Oh man. Look, I burn Reno, he burns snake oil.
One dose solves any problem.
Is this some kind of like weird version of Nature Shaman? I still need to know what this guy's doing. Shim, can you avenge us with 1 match of Death Knight? Yeah, I can. When you guys want to send me a deck? I need something after this. Alright, I missed some of your guys' messages from losing my mind there. Roshan, you feel Ziliax is the new Astalor, where it's a must to own? I agree. Yeah, just put me out of my misery, please. Oh, just kill me. Put me out of my misery. We're still in this. All right, so yeah, Ziliax is like a must-own. Oh yeah, 100%. Right when this expansion came out, I said right from the start that like, if you were on the fence about crafting Ziliax, just go for it. Like you're essentially getting like 10 legendaries in one. It fits into every kind of deck. It is a cool card. Like Astalor was annoying in the sense that it fit into every deck, but Ziliax I think is cool because not every Ziliax is the same, right? Oh, whatever. I don't care. I'm over this shit. This deck was dreadful. Oh, man. I feel like I aged 5 years over the course of the stream. Here, I have this Death Knight deck made. I'll play one game of this and then I'm done. I don't want to end the stream with this sour taste in my mouth.
The Lich King versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. None shall escape my wrath.
This could be good against dragons. I'll keep this hand. Yeah, I don't know. I did not think that that deck would be that bad. Oh, Whizbang, cool. We have a chance. Like, the problem with that mage deck, it's twofold. The two problems with that mage deck is, one, it has very little survivability. Other than, like, discovering Ice Barrier, it doesn't really have much in terms of, like, coming back. And two, it doesn't really have, like, a real win condition. I'll have to play Whizbang again when the ladder resets. There's no way I'm going to play it in Diamond, because it'll just be miserable. But it's kind of fun when the ladder resets, because people care less then. People are more inclined to play some fun decks during like the climb back up. Because some of the Whizbang decks are fun, some are really bad. Yeah. Big Maw and Paw for next turn. Roshan, yeah, it's relying on Yogg. You know, funny enough, I never got the Rogue deck. I dedicated a whole stream a couple weeks ago to Whizbang. I never got the Rogue deck. I never got the Hunter deck. And there was one other deck I never got, which is kind of a bummer, because I wanted to try them all out. And the Hunter one seemed really cool. So I doubt he's gonna have any way to deal with this turn. Yeah, maybe I'll make it like a tradition at the beginning of every month, every reset, have a Whizbang stream. Also, actually, with this patch, they reverted the old Whizbang, so he plays new decks again. So I'll have to play old Whizbang again. Because that card's still good. They still update the decks. Well, from my understanding, you just get one of like the 3 deck recipes, which they keep updating. See, you always draw Helia. Turn 4 or 5, guys.
You have earned an eternity.
Actually, I feel bad for like this game so far. I've had some really good draws and plays, but I needed this game. I needed this game, or else I wouldn't sleep right tonight. Oh shit! 8 mana. What do you got? I think it's cool how these cards specify that you can afford to play. Same with the Mage one. The Mage one's the same, where you discover a card you can afford to play. And you know, because it always sucks discovering something. Because sometimes, well, that's cool. sometimes they have tavern brawls with stuff like this, right? And it always sucks discovering high cost cards early in the game, so this avoids that. Let's see what we got. Another Monpaw. I might do that actually, because Druid doesn't really have a good way to deal with that unless he gets lucky with a legendary. So you go there. I don't want to risk dirty ratting because I have no follow-up. Okay, okay. I feel like the only card I really hate to discard is the Primus here. Alright, Monpaw triggers again. Unless he's got like a... Oh, what's that gonna play? Another one of these? That's it? Okay. Okay. I could Dirty Rat Threads of Despair. Alright, that was never going to trigger. So yeah, I'll deal 6 damage. Alright, just don't discard Primus. That's all I care about. Alright, I didn't discard these, which is okay. Okay. No sense spending that. Alright, I discarded one of those. Don't discard Headless Horseman. Okay. Okay, those weren't bad. Oh, Geppetto. Yeah, see, this weapon feels so good to get off to discover. Like I said, I don't know if it's just that either I underestimated this card or it's very meta dependent, but it's really done much better than I expected it. We needed this game, guys. This is like our rebound game. Alright, let's Headless Horseman that, and I guess it doesn't matter. Both hero powers kill it, right? Actually, no, I should have done the other one. Would have given me a corpse. The fact that I burned through my deck is a little bit good. It'll help me get the head faster. So he's buffed up his hero power a little bit. Makes the weapon even better. That is true that Roshan, you felt the weapon was met until the spell. Yeah, Rune of Darkness does, because like not too often am I putting this weapon in my deck, right? But you're running Rune of Darkness, and if this is ever an option, you're pretty much always taking it. And as a 4/4, it's even better. What is Primus and Taunt? If I had something to follow up, I had like crop rotation or something. Yeah, I don't need the health. I'll just do the taunts to protect him.
Symbol of death.
Oh, these are all kind of cool options. Probably more plagues. Actually, that's a lot of weapon charges to get through. I can play this guy and shoot him with my hero power. That's the fun option. Yeah, Shim, Headless is so good. I loved Headless Horseman. As like the first Death Knight hero card, I think they nailed it. It feels good to play. It has like that... It's a win condition in itself, right? Just keep shooting them for 3. and eventually getting Undead off it too. Yeah. It's good because Death Knight lost some win conditions, like it lost Mograine and Patchwork, so it definitely needed a card like Headless Horseman. Alright, who was it that suggested I play Death Knight? Shim? Thank you, I needed this game. What was he holding? Sorry, buddy. Do I really need another weapon? Actually, this combos with this pretty nice. Yeah, I do like Death Knight a lot. I obviously, it being the newer, like I'm pretty sure. So I've been playing 10 years now. I'm pretty sure I have the same amount of wins with Death Knight as I do Hunter. So I've got as many wins in 10 years with Hunter as I've got in a year with Death Knight, essentially. Wow, that was a nice draw for him. Wow. No, Roshan, this isn't even Spell Druid. This is Whizbang Druid. So his whole deck is like the Discover spells. So yeah, he got that from Aviana. Wow, he's hit 3 of those. That's rough. Yeah, we got this game. It's just a matter of him realizing it and conceding, I think. Although I should never say never, I guess. What do we got left here? The Frost one? Why would you play that for 0? Isn't it only going to give you 0 cost cards? Get something I can nuke that with?
Frost, mark of the bitter.
Sure. I'll do this first. Just heal ourselves back up, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm not big on this version of Ziliax. This is a viewer-submitted deck, so I didn't build this one. Other than the Ziliax, I like this deck. I'd probably change this one to the shuffle back in your deck module. Just because this is like a grindy deck that can, you know, deck itself, right? And go to fatigue. Okay. What? See, why is he doing those at 0 mana? The only options are Forbidden Fruit and Innervate. That was a nice grab for that. Man, how often do you see a Titan attack? It's not very often. I'll do this. Get a 4/4 with it. Or 3/3, I mean. Alright, what do you got, Mr. Druid? It's kind of funny, this doesn't really help. Okay. Like, you're just wasting our times at this point, man. All right, just concede, man. It's over.
I can see.
Okay. All right, that was a much better game to end on. Thank you. I still can't believe how trash that that Spell Mage deck was, though, man. But yeah, so that will be it for me today. I want to thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow to play Battlegrounds Duos. So if you're interested in playing, I'll be playing with viewers because I'm not going to risk playing with randos. Okay. So yeah, if you're interested, many pop-ups. If you're interested in playing Battlegrounds Duos with me tomorrow, go ahead, join the Discord. We'll coordinate it there. But yeah, I hop in and out of Battlegrounds all the time. I haven't played in a while, so looking forward to trying it out. It looks cool. You know, I play Magic. I play Magic the Gathering, and I mainly play Commander, which for those who don't know, it's a typically four-player free-for-all game mode. So I think it's cool when card games, you know, go into like team-based and like group-based matches. So yeah, I think, you know, Hearthstone's never really, well, I guess there's been some tavern brawls that are essentially like you're paired up with someone, but other than that, essentially Hearthstone's never really had game modes where you work with the player, right? So yeah, I'll be playing that tomorrow. So like I said, if you guys want to play, join the Discord. But other than that, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Hope you have a great night. Hope you had a better night than I had because it was a rough one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone.